Hello.
Hey.
How's it going, guys? I'm coming to you with some wet hair and I'm ready to party.
Awesome. I'm ready to party as well. I do not have wet hair.
You have no
I did
hair.
take a shower, but I don't have my hair dries in like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Man, when I got off work, it was just go time.
It was. You were busy from the second I got home.
So, yeah, my hair's still wet. You can kind of tell. So, I apologize, but, you know, it is what it is. At least you know I'm clean.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
How's everybody doing tonight on this Monday night? We've got some movie news for you. I got to say, it's kind of a little, bland a little bit.
Not a ton to talk about.
Not a ton. Nothing like super exciting in my opinion, but we're here to talk about it anyway, what there is. And
we'll need the chat to help us with some topics maybe.
Yeah. So what was I going to say? We've been continuing our 13 Days of Horror watch list. Still doing a really great job keeping up with that.
We've only got 4 left.
We've only got 4 movies left.
We're going to have to do some add-ons.
We've already done that.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah. We have. So yeah, it's October 14th and we only have 4 movies left. So I think, I don't want to jinx us, but I'll just say I'm happy with how we've been doing.
Been doing good.
So yeah, and then also yesterday we put out a video, if you haven't seen it yet, about movie trends that we are sick and tired of. So go check that out if you haven't seen that yet. Yeah, you got anything you want to say?
No. We watched, Michelle watched The Lost Boys for the first time over the weekend. That'll be the next review that we do for the 13 Days of Horror. We also watched Final Destination 2 over the weekend. And The Witches of Eastwick, which was not on our list, but we checked that out last night. Just a random watch.
Which I thought it was pretty fun.
Yeah, it's a fun movie.
Yeah.
I remember watching when I was a kid.
Yeah, I might have got like a little bored again, I feel like
too long.
I feel like a broken record. It just feels too long, too like stretched out, but yeah,
I didn't know it was directed by George Miller though. That kind of blew my mind when his name popped up. But no, it's a fun movie.
Pretty fun.
Jack Nicholson, Cher, Michelle Pfeiffer, Susan Sarandon. I mean, it's a great cast.
Yeah, a lot of people. What did we watch that on? Tubi?
Yeah, we watched it on Tubi.
Yeah.
I told you, I was like, look at Tubi. Like, Tubi has the best selection.
Right.
I feel like Peacock has a good selection of horror movies right now, too.
All right. Well, let's get into the chat.
But I will say, I usually ask this in my live streams. And I'll ask you right here, what did everybody else watch this weekend?
Yeah.
Did you go to the theaters to see Terrifier 3? Did you see The Joker 2? There wasn't a lot of people that saw that.
Yeah.
Or what did you watch on streaming? Let us know.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, we'll be talking about it here in a second, but I feel like the Terrifier hype is trying to get Ken.
Oh, it got me.
Trying to get him. So annoying. But
I'm not gonna take you with me. I'm not asking you to come with me.
But why are you following for it? Why are you falling for it?
There's a lot of reasons. We'll get into it later.
Oh, is it? Is there a lot of reasons? Okay.
Maybe I'm just tired of being a hater. Maybe I just don't want to hate anymore. Maybe I just want to embrace.
You had to pick Terrifier to be the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. We got Mary in the chat. There is a Ryan Murphy TV show called Dr. Odyssey starring Joshua Jackson. I feel like you brought that up before. Let's see. We got Trick or Not. Hey, how's it going? We got Collector Movie Man. Hey, Ken and Michelle. I don't know if you saw my comments for your video you did yesterday about annoying habits for movies. Yeah, I have not started replying to comments on that video yet. Hey, Ken, I just got a few days ago Predator 1 through 4 films, 4K, Kung Fu Panda 4K, Star Trek 3, Search for Spock, still book on 4K, Get Out, us double feature,
they got
limited
the Predator,
edition,
they still got Predator 1 through 4 4K set available.
That is a lot of
I'll have to look
4Ks.
that up.
And tomorrow I have the Paramount Presents To Catch a Thief.
I do want that, but I'll let that one slide because I'm not going to watch it during October, but I'll get it eventually. And
I just finished yesterday Bones, the complete series, 67 discs and all 12 seasons. And now I'm starting my Lucifer complete series. It's 20 discs. Dang.
That's a lot of discs.
That is a lot of discs. We got Adrian. Hello there, Ken and Michelle. How you doing? Adrian?
What's up, Adrian?
So what have you all been picking up? Grab Twisters and Doomsday today.
You got Twisters already? That's out? I thought it didn't come out till next week.
Nice. We got Marius. I'm not Kickboxer Steelbook. Come on, Marius. Does it bother you that Pearl is the only movie in the Ty West trilogy without an X?
A little bit.
That's annoying. Yeah.
It bothers me a little bit.
What does Michelle think of those viral videos of 11-year-olds being obsessed with Sephora and Ulta makeup? I did hear about that. I feel like that's a little bit of older news. I mean, we have a 10-year-old daughter. She, kids are easily influenced. I mean, adults are easily influenced if we're being completely honest. I try to watch I try to keep an eye on what she watches. It can be tricky though, if you do allow your kid to watch YouTube and not do like YouTube Kids, it's like she's a little bit more mature to just put her on YouTube Kids, because that would just be a bunch of like super childish stuff. So anyway, all that to say, I have seen, like, she does get into, like, skincare and stuff. She was doing that for a little bit. But she's not, like, one of those girls out here, you know.
She was watching, I remember she was watching, like, the special effects, like, makeup stuff for a while.
Yeah.
Like, she was really into, like, the people that were doing, like, almost like gore effects.
Well, yeah, they would,
stuff like that.
They would do makeup for different, like, characters and stuff.
And I was thinking, oh, my daughter's going to be a makeup effects artist
yeah,
on movies. That'd be cool.
But anyway, I was just saying all that so I did kind of see, like, the kids being into makeup when they're pretty young, but she's not really, like, there, you know, but she kind of likes it a little bit, but she's still not. We got Maria. Hey guys, how you doing? How are you? I meant to tell you, you need to, like, switch your chair because it's very noisy, like in our videos and stuff. Well, now it's not going to do it. I think it's more. What? I think it's more. There it goes. It's like the back and forth. Don't we have another one of those somewhere?
I'm not getting up. You can get it for me and get it.
They just announced Strange Darling 4K German Steelbook media book. What's a media book?
I'll wait till it gets some kind of 4K here, and then I'll get it eventually. Or maybe I'll just get the Blu-ray. I don't know.
What's a media book?
It's like a German. I got some in there, but like you open it up, and there's like a book inside of it.
Book that no one will ever read.
No, it doesn't come with a book. Like the book is a part of the presentation. Like it's probably you open it up, and the discs inside, and the book's like to the side.
Okay. Well, can get that new Mad Max collection. It looks really nice from the UK.
No, I'm good. I got all the Mad Max movies. I don't need them.
Why'd you share it? Like you cared?
I just thought it looked cool.
Oh, because I was like, you didn't even.
You realize I've got like 9,000 people or 8,600 people following me that want physical media news, and I try to deliver it to them, right?
No, I know, but you like wrote something on it, like you were.
I didn't. I just did it. I had a little emoji like shock face. That's all I did.
That to me would mean that you wanted it.
Sure, if money was not a factor and I could just buy everything, then yeah, I would want it. But I'm not going to spend money on that. I got all the movies on 4K. Like, what do I need that for?
What is that? Just the 2 movies?
No, I think it's all 5. It's all 5.
5? There's 5 of those?
Yeah, there's 3 Mel Gibson movies, and then there's the 2 new ones. Yeah, it's a franchise that's been running since 1979. All 5 directed by George Miller. Who also directed Witches of Eastwick.
But I thought that the new ones were like reboots.
They are, kind of. They don't have Mel Gibson in them.
Why are you being so testy over there?
I'm not being testy. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you are. You're being a little rude.
What?
Does Michelle say we in the U.S. get enough crap here anyway? I don't know what that means.
Yeah. I mean, they released a nice Mad Max set over here. It wasn't that nice, but... There are 5 Mad Max films, okay? 3 of them star Mel Gibson, and 2 of them...
we got Dimension. Hello, everyone.
Are more recent.
We have D-Way. Hello. How's it going? We got Eli. What's up, Ken and Michelle? Hope everyone is doing great. We're doing great. Can you tell? Disney World closed because of the hurricane. I saw that. We got Sarah in the chat. Marius wants a Hooyah?
Hooyah! Hooah! Is that Al Pacino?
We got Huck in the chat. How's it going, Huck? Potato Cam already from the start. LMAO. You're talking about the bad.
You know what? Why don't you all try streaming? Okay. Why don't you get on here and start streaming?
You're a little fuzzy. The picture.
All right.
Yeah, we thought that we might.
Freaking internet. I'm sick of it. No, actually, we got a new router and we're too lazy to set it up. If we set it up, maybe the internet would run better.
Probably not.
If our kids didn't play Fortnite and have eight different tablets open while at the same time, we'd probably be a little bit better.
Oh, shit. We got Daily Spooky. What's up, Ken and Michelle? How's it going? Are you planning to have any guests for your 100th episode of Married with Media? Probably not, honestly. Probably not. Let's see. Kevin wants to know top 5 ghost movies. Woo! He's always with those tough questions, man.
Well, I mean, you got to put Poltergeist in there. I would say Paranormal Activity. Unless you want to be real strict with your rules on Ghost, because that's Paranormal Activity is really demonic, but I would still say Ghost. The Conjuring. Also kind of possession, demonic, but A Ghost Story. Remember that movie?
Yes, I remember it. I was literally thinking of it, but I didn't think you were going to be cool enough to mention it.
Oh my God. And
I'm just going to eat some of these.
I can't think of it. I can't think of any more ghosts. It's hard to think of stuff off the top of your head.
Oh, is it?
You don't have one?
No.
Let's go with Poltergeist 2. Electric Boogaloo.
Shout out to our friend Dave.
You're just gonna eat candy on air like that? That's rude.
Well, you've done pissed me off, and now I'm in a bad mood. So
what? For what did I do?
I don't know.
I didn't know I was expected to explain the entire Mad Max franchise on the spot.
Mm-hmm. No, you're just giving me attitude. What do we think of the Crow remake? We didn't see it. I can't see Ken's buffness in HD. Thanks for almost hitting me in the face. Tell the kids to get off Fortnite. It's Blur City up in here. Oh, shit.
I just said it. Look at us. You look great.
A little blurry. We got Deadly saying, I saw Terrifier 3 on Friday. A grandma and her 8-year-old grandson were sitting right next to me. Oh, my gosh. Kevin said The Substance is the best movie of 2024. We got Tiana. How's it going, Tiana?
What's up, Tiana?
Dimension's trying to watch as many horror films this month, so he's watched 7. Very nice. Huck saw the Christopher Reeve documentary this weekend. Amazing.
Awesome, Huck.
Yep, that does seem right up his alley. I know Collector Movie Man saw it a while ago. Or it feels like a while ago, a couple weeks ago. I don't know. Ela says he has no intention of seeing Sweeney Todd 2. I mean Joker 2.
You know how many horror movies I've watched this October?
Nobody
14.
Cares. Nobody cares.
I watched 14 already.
We got Joe. Greetings from the UK.
What's up, Joe?
I didn't go to the theater this weekend. I'm waiting for Venom 3.
Venom.
Marius, can't wait to watch We Live in Tom. Honora is great also.
You saw Nora?
Dwayne. I watched Terrifier 1 and 2, debating if I want to see 3 in theaters. Sounds like Kim.
Oh, I'm going.
I'm happy for you. You would, loser.
I don't get mad when you go see stupid Taylor Swift in concert. Don't get mad if I want to go see Terrifier 3.
We literally just did a video talking about trends we're tired of, and you're participating in one of them.
No, I want to.
If you don't stand for something, you don't stand for anything.
I want to see it. It was good marketing.
Like, you can't wait till it comes out.
Do you know how much they marketed that film for?
I
how
don't
much it cost?
know, and I don't care.
Did you see it anywhere? Any promotional stuff other than just like online?
I mean, yeah.
Did you see trailers?
They probably
didn't spend a lot of
can't
money
show
on marketing. It's not like Smile or something.
They probably can't show
the
them.
scariest movie in decades. So no, that doesn't apply. It's not the same thing.
What? Are you trying to say that they didn't say that?
Is there a trailer that says that?
No, but they've said it.
Who?
On social media.
So? That's just people putting their posts and stuff out. That's not the movie itself.
No, it's them too.
No, they haven't put out a trailer pointing to that marketing or quoting that marketing.
They have done posts, I'm sure.
Who?
They literally have like the warnings and stuff about throwing up, and
those are real accounts. Like there's real like newspaper clippings of people passing out in the theaters.
How do you know? Did you do like a hardcore in-depth research?
I've been listening to a lot about it, yeah.
That's even grosser, honestly. Hi, Sean Ken. I object on Ken's nose.
Everybody does. It's fun.
What is it? Nightmare on Elm Street? There we go. 4K.
I just had an opinion and I put it out there. I said it was good. It's a good 4K. But because it's not the best 4K of the year, to me, I get shit.
Well, I can't blame them. Mordem got the Nightmare on Elm Street still booked today. Wow. He kills a 7-year-old kid in Terrifier 3. Be warned.
He says kids. So there's more than
okay,
one.
7-year-old kids.
Why are you spoiling the movie, James? That's not cool. I would have liked to have seen that for the first time.
Hi, all. T3 is awesome. You guys are sick. I'm rewatching the last 5 Halloween movies with my wife. She hasn't seen them yet.
It's very judgmental.
Very nice. Allie, hi, everyone.
All you do is watch true crime and real people like decapitating each other. And
I haven't been watching that. I haven't been watching that. I like your decorations behind you, says Kevin. Thank you,
Kevin.
Talking to Ken, are you a fan of exotic thrillers? Oh, yeah, he loves them. He's got to get it where he can.
I mean, excuse you, how exotic. Like, there's some that are basically like softcore porns. Like, I like movies like
he likes those.
Unlawful Entry. I like, Red Rock West, like movies like that. But
Red Rock Cock.
I don't really consider those exotic thrillers. I like thrillers from the 90s.
What did Michelle pick up during Shocktober? Nothing. Is that a real question? I married an ex-murder movie on DirecTV. Awesome. I watched Honors. Is that the one with what's her face? No. What's Honors?
I think that's it. The one with what's her face?
Samara Weaving.
No, that's the girl from Scream. Honora.
I don't know. There's an A movie that came out with Samara Weaving.
Is Honora out?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We got DJ Joker in the chat. Show me the money, Ken. Got my Rush and the Hunted pre-order, both coming out on the same day in November.
Nice.
What's your favorite Halloween TV special?
I always think about the Home Improvement one. I like the Home Improvement one, where Jill gets up on the couch and she's like wearing monster teeth, glowing eyes.
Mom and Dad stop fighting? Never. I pre-ordered the Strange Darling Blu-ray. I'm so excited to own that movie.
Look, Allie's got the Terrifier glasses on. She likes Terrifier. What do you have to say about that?
That's fine. Allie still loves me.
It's okay?
Yeah.
You're not going to, say that she's sick and twisted and demented because she likes Terrifier?
I was making a joke because people are like, this movie was awesome and it killed 7-year-olds.
It's fiction.
Yeah, I know. I'm joking.
All right.
God.
All right. I'm not trying to make you mad.
Just quit. We got Evelyn. How's it going? Hi, Michelle. See, she only said hi to me because I'm better than you.
I think that's something.
How often do you guys smoke weed? I probably should smoke it all the time.
No more than 3 times a week. No more. That's my limit.
I think I need to find a new hobby. Let's see. We do get enough crap here in the US, but we can all agree the UK has better quality.
Yeah.
Allie says Ghost 1990 is definitely a top favorite Ghost movie of mine.
That's a good one. That's a good one. A little obvious, though, Allie. A little obvious.
Really? You literally said a ghost story. Oh, my God. It's kind of crazy. We're like, 2 years or so into Married with Media live chats, and people are still only talking about buying physical media like Michelle gives a hoot.
No, we're longer than that. We've been doing these live streams for 3 years.
Ken can't win tonight. You're not wrong, Dudley. You're not wrong.
I can't win for losing.
Blade or Underworld?
Blade, 100%. The Underworld movies are all right. I watched them all a few years ago.
Bobby says it's a definite yes. I don't know what that one was about. Going to the theater after we're done with the theaters. Yeah, you're just really screwing up our image.
But we said we're done with the theaters. I'm going by myself. Not Ken. I'm going by myself. No, you can go by yourself too, and I can go by myself, but we just can't go together.
$5 for each like I give. Video is wild. Collector Movie Man could give a rat shit of Terrifier 3.
They said it's the Oppenheimer of the horror genre.
That's disturbing if a movie is making somebody throw up. That makes me not want to go to the movie theaters.
I would also question what kind of drugs.
You know what? I hope you get a theater that has vomit right in your seat.
Ooh, somebody throw up there.
They're obviously not into horror or gore. Collector Movie Man Terrifier 2 is worse than 3. Interesting.
Dude, when I was watching Terrifier 2 the other night, I was like, how did Michelle even get through this? Like, I didn't even understand it.
Because it's so over the top. I told you, it's because it's so over the top. I just can't take it seriously.
I took it more seriously.
Is there any difference between the new Thanksgiving transfer and the Italian 4K everyone is buying?
I wouldn't know.
Ken does no shit. Eli says poor Ken, LMAO.
Now, Thanksgiving's a movie I don't give two rat shits about. Thanksgiving. That movie was fine, but it was like a Netflix watch, and we watched it on Netflix, and it's like, I'm good.
Anyone want a digital code for Nightmare on Elm Street?
Yeah, I need it.
Hit him up. We got Oracle. What is everybody's favorite Scream sequel? Mine is Scream 2.
Mine's Scream 2 as well.
Wait till Shell hears about the shower kill with the chainsaw. I heard about it. I heard it. Doesn't it happen in the beginning?
I don't want to know everything. Like, I've been trying to stay away from spoilers.
Ooh. I'm still waiting for my Paramount Scares.
What?
Ken, have you pre-ordered the Terrifier 3 4K Steelbook yet?
No.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised you haven't. Play nice, you too. No biting, please.
Well, the reason I didn't is because I didn't get the second one, the 4K Steelbook of that. So it's like, I don't like to be inconsistent. So if I got a slipcover of Terrifier 2, then I'm going to get the slipcover of Terrifier 3.
Okay, I will say this. Okay. I do think that like all of the like merchandise and stuff is cool. Like if I liked Terrifier, I would like that stuff. I would think it'd be cool. Like I've seen some.
First off, you didn't even watch the first one.
The Hallows Eve one, or
no? There was a first Terrifier. You watched Terrifier 2.
Well, why did we just skip it?
I don't know, because I had heard that, and I think it's largely true. You don't need to watch the first one to watch the second one.
Yeah.
Whereas I think you need to watch the second one to watch the third one because the same characters coming back.
Well,
but the first one, I don't know. I had watched it and really liked it before, but it was better than I remembered. Better.
Anyway, I've seen some like cool shirts and stuff, but it's just not my cup of tea, and I'm not gonna pretend like I like it, you know?
Yeah, we'll talk about Terrifier later. You don't have to dwell on
it. Okay. God. I went to Anora Early Access, and there is intense nudity, and it's set in a strip club in the beginning. Oh, it's... Okay, now I know what one it is.
Yeah, it's the one with the girl from Scream and...
yeah.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. She always gets her face burnt off at the end of every movie, so I wonder if she gets her face burnt off.
Yeah, she like in this movie she like meets a guy, and
so it's like a modern Pretty Woman or something.
He has money, I think, or maybe she has money. They win money or something at the casino. I forget. I remember seeing a preview for it. Michelle makes an exception for me when it comes to Terrifier because we're friends. That's right, Allie. Oops, I meant a Nightmare on Elm Street. Okay.
I thought that's what she meant.
You guys kill me with these abbreviations. Your girl's not up on it. We got Sarah. Hey, y'all. How's it going?
What's up, Sarah?
Coke or heroin, Ken?
I like them both. I like to brew them both together and then inject them.
Oh, that sounds safe.
Yeah. With a sprinkling of crystal meth.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
A sprinkling.
LOL screwing up our image. Marie's not interested in Terrifier. I thought you were, actually. If you're going to spew into this.
You're going to spew.
I personally think the gore and carnage in Terrifier 3 is worse than in Terrifier 2, and I absolutely loved it. It was very surreal seeing that kind of violence on the big screen.
That's why I gotta go see it. It's not every day you get to see that kind of violence on the big screen.
I can just imagine. I
didn't get to see Terrifier 1 or 2.
There's a new horror section at Walmart. I grabbed a House of 1,000 Corpses, a coloring book, and awesome
Best
chunky
believe
stickers.
it ain't at my Walmart. I can guarantee you that.
I didn't really like Terrifier 1, but really enjoyed 2. I think I liked the more surreal stuff. Are you going to color in the coloring book, Eli? LOL. We got Caveman. Please hit the like button so we can see Michelle smile. I know that's a hard one to come by tonight. The Twister's transfer is insanely good.
Yeah, I want to get it. I just don't know if I'm getting it right away.
During the Miss Baby 2 in the theaters, there were only 4 grown men in the large auditorium. Either me, what? Marius, what are you saying? Crisp as a Rice Krispie. The Terrifier 2 VHS is coming back. I think they had a label for it at Walmart. Marius, I am not reading. Gus enjoys Coke Zero Oreos.
What?
My Walmart still doesn't have this steelbook wall. Well, that's lame. Okay. Let's take a deep breath. Okay, let's have a fresh start. Here we go.
A fresh start and an open mind.
The stream is kind of odd. The video is very blurry, yet the bottom third is crystal clear.
Oh, they're talking about like you're talking about the text, like the pop-ups.
Oh, yeah. We apologize. We understand if you leave the stream tonight. You know, we can't have them all. We can't.
I mean, I did plug everything
can't have
in.
them all. Okay, let's see here. We'll be here till there's one person left. We got to deliver the news, you know, no matter what.
Yeah, they'll stay. There was 200 people in there watching my blurry ass the other night until it cut me off.
All right, let's talk about this damn box office while I eat some candy.
All right, now I want to explain to you like why this is so impressive and why I'm becoming a fan. It's not like just the movies in themselves, but it's just like the impressive nature of how they've grown from nothing to become like something, and I think it's cool. So, Terrifier 3 was number 1 this weekend at the box office. $18.3 million. Now, that's a big deal. This is not a studio film.
I can read.
This is a ground-up, independent, like severely independent, like horror film. This is not A24. It's not Neon.
Yeah.
Like, it's a true, like, independent movie. They made the first Terrifier for $35,000. Like, that's something that we could, you know, saving for a while, could come up with the money to make. $35,000. Second one was $250,000. And they made this one for $2 million. So the budget went up because the second one made so much in the theater.
Okay.
And now it's made $18.3 million. It's blowing Joker 2 out of the water, which cost $200 million.
Kind of funny.
To make. And Terrifier 3 cost $2 million to make. So it's very impressive what it's doing and how it's latched on, and it's doing it with very little marketing. It's not getting that huge, like we see it because we're on Instagram, we're in the movie world, but it's not getting that huge like push to a wider audience. Like, did you see a Terrifier 3 preview in the theaters? No, you're not seeing any of that. People that the general audience that's going to the theaters are not seeing Terrifier 3 previews. You're not seeing that stuff on TV, like promotional ads, Super Bowl commercials, all that kind of stuff. That movie does not have the promotional capabilities that some of the other movies have. Okay. So that's what makes this so impressive. No, I do not. But I'm just kind of in awe of it, just how this like franchise and this movie has grown. And
Here's my question, though. And I mean this with love, because most of the people that I talk to love horror. And I mean, if you guys know me, like, I'll watch horror, but I'm not like that diehard horror fan. Like, you know, through and through. It just gets too much for me, you know, like it's just too much. It's too heavy and too dark for me to just like consume all of the time. But if you can do that kind of stuff, then, you know, good for you. But like, so I say this with love, but when a movie like this does well,
what does that say about us as a society?
What is that saying? Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to be mean. I really am not.
Well, look.
But like, the violence in these movies is so extreme. And so,
but you said to yourself, it's over the top in a way that like you can not take it like too seriously.
Yeah,
whereas
I guess.
Like if you compare it to like the Saw movies, I feel like those were a little bit more like raw and realistic feeling. Which I think Terrifier is kind of realistic. You know, I think the special effects are really good. But it's not in the same way.
Yeah.
And horror's done good like since the beginning of time. People just like to be scared. They like to emotionally like test themselves.
Yeah.
I guess. Oh, that movie! I heard that movie's scary as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Or I heard people are passing out, throwing up. Like people get drawn to that kind of stuff.
Right.
It's almost like going to the theme park, amusement park. You want to ride the next like big like cool roller coaster. It's got 18,000 loop-de-loops and stuff because you just want that thrill.
Yeah.
So I think that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think that people are sickos because they want to go see Terrifier 3.
Yeah.
Horror has always been big. Like everybody went to go see, you know, the new Halloween, and people just like to be scared. They want the thrill, right? And when you put out a movie like this, and it's so extreme, and it's being promoted as being very extreme, then people are drawn to it. That's why people went to go see The Exorcist.
That's why they went to see Longlegs.
Longlegs, yeah, scariest movie of the year of all time, whatever. Yeah. They'll go see it. But The Exorcist, yeah, people were passing out, throwing up in the theater, and that movie was the biggest, one of the biggest movies of that year. It made like tons of money. So that's society's always been like that.
But that was like kind of newer for society, wasn't it? Like that kind of stuff. Like now we get that kind of shit all the time. Like,
yeah, you could argue that, but that just goes to show you how Terrifier is kind of differentiating itself a little bit, because it is a little bit more extreme than everything else. At this point, it has big, like elaborate set pieces and just art. The Art the Clown, just as a character, has really kind of grown into a little bit of a modern icon in horror at this point.
I just wonder, like, what the secret sauce has been. Like, why him? I don't know.
It's just, I mean, he's slowly like just grown, and word of mouth, and just that underground like nature of the franchise, and how it was always like, felt like it was kind of passed around through whispers. Have you seen the Terrifier films? You know.
Okay. Anyway, go on.
That's the only explanation for how Terrifier 2 opens to $10 million. And I think that was $10 million in its opening weekend. Because how else would that happen? Like, Terrifier did not. I don't even know if Terrifier was in the theaters. I think it was like straight to video. That's the only like reason. That has to be like word of mouth, just strictly word of mouth. And it was, you know, the elaborate like set piece in the movie. Girl gets sawed in half. You know, just crazy stuff like that. But I also think it's impressive because the director, Damien Leone, which I've been listening to like interviews with and stuff.
Oh God, that's why you're talking so much.
The first Terrifier film, you know, since he only had $35,000, he did all the makeup effects himself, special effects. He directed it, he wrote it, he edited it, did like almost everything except for star in it. So,
all right, continue.
Anyway, The Wild Robots. I feel like this made more than last weekend. 13.5.
No, I made like 18.
Was it 18? I mean, that's pretty good though. That's a good hold for a second weekend. So look, that's good counter programming though. Because you've got the extreme gore of arts in Terrifier 3, and then you got a nice, fun family adventure movie.
I can just hear the kids. Hopefully, they space out the theater.
And then you got another weird, like dark, depressing, psychedelic musical with Joker 2, which made $7 million. Which people are just not latching on to the Joker 2. That's a whole nother story in and of itself. You can talk about the success of Terrifier 3, but like, that is one of the biggest drop-offs of like all time. And I think it's the biggest drop-off for a comic book superhero movie.
Yeah.
Because what did it make last weekend? Was it 30 or 35 or 40 million?
What, Joker?
I think it was either in the 30s or like low 40 million last weekend.
I don't think so.
It was definitely in the 30s. And I think it was the high 30s. So to go from that,
I don't know. I thought it was way lower than that.
To 7 million, like, is crazy. And then you got what was that one movie that just came out? Megalopolis was like 130 million, and it made 4 million opening weekend. So,
okay, moving right along here. The Ready or Not sequel is officially in the works. What do you think about that?
I liked the first one. And
wow, it's obviously not Terrifier because you're just. I don't sense any enthusiasm.
You just hate that I like those movies now.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie.
I just watched them over the weekend. I don't know. I just really enjoyed them a lot more.
Yeah, I think that this is cool. Do we need it? No. I think that the last one ended just
I just
fine.
think the ending of the first one was kind of perfect. And I think if you go further with that concept, you're going to ruin it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure they can come up with something.
Yeah.
You know, they're fun directors. Like I liked Abigail. I like their 2 Scream movies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think Ready or Not, I think is their best movie. So if they're going to continue something, I guess that would be the one to do.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I'm definitely going to watch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Just not front and center in the theater, huh?
Maybe. I don't know.
All right. Henry Cavill will star in Amazon's live action Voltron. Is that how you say it? Voltron movie.
One movie I definitely won't see. Is Henry Cavill and Voltron.
Yeah, I this picture, you know, I just love it.
I wasn't a Voltron guy myself.
Yeah. And then, you know, a little bit more superhero stuff. Aaron Pierre, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Pierre. Which we never talked about this, but what did we watch on Netflix with him?
Oh, that was Rebel Ridge.
Rebel Ridge. Yeah, for some reason Ken just got a wild hair up his ass, kind of like this Terrifier stuff. And he was like, "Hey, I heard this is good. We need to watch it." Some random Netflix movie. And we spent...
Well, it's from the director of Green Room.
Mm-hmm.
And I like Green Room. So, yeah.
Well, what did you think about that movie, though?
Oh, I thought it started off really good. And then it just...
Don't say it. Don't say it.
It just got too wrapped up in itself and its own plot, and it got too far up its ass.
So you're gonna say it was too long.
Well, it was too long, but also it was
someone
just like,
commented that we have the attention span of a housefly.
It was like, no, if it's good and it serves a purpose, like I don't mind a movie being long, but that movie, like it started off really good, like there's a great movie in there somewhere, like a really like cool like 80 to 90 minute action thriller.
Yeah.
And it just got so off course with some of the stuff and the side characters and the side plots. And I'm just like, what are you all doing? Like, what does this have to do with anything that's going on? And I just thought it felt very unfocused. Like it needed to be.
This isn't a movie review.
I thought it was. You brought it up.
I just wanted you to briefly say.
It was okay. I'd say like a 3 out of 5 star movie.
But this guy was the main character in that. Well, now he's going to be starring, he's going to be playing Jon Stewart in HBO's Lantern series, which... I don't even know who the hell Jon Stewart is, but hopefully somebody out there knows.
There's 2 Green Lanterns. There's Jon Stewart and there's Hal Jordan. Basically, Hal Jordan's white and Jon Stewart's black. So,
okay,
there you go. That's all I know about him.
Matt Damon is in talks to star in Christopher Nolan's next film.
Matt Damon, cool.
That's
Matt. I thought Matt Damon was great in Oppenheimer. So
yeah.
And he was also in Interstellar. So to be honest, like Matt Damon is in my 2 favorite Christopher Nolan movies.
Yeah.
So that's good. I'm excited for that.
Yeah. Okay.
Am I Terrifier 3 excited? No, but
I got kind of out of order here. I try to keep the topics kind of similar, but this is kind of switching back to horror again. But who's doing this? James Wan?
No, he's probably producing it, but it'll be somebody else directing.
Okay, well, he shared this picture though.
Yeah.
He shared this picture on set of the Conjuring.
Last Rites.
Yeah, the Conjuring Last Rites. I guess they're on set filming that, and I'm guessing this is going to be the last one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the kind of crap that drives me towards wanting to get on board with Terrifier. Just this basic, bland, studio, by the numbers, horse crap that I've seen 100,000 times at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what this movie is going to be. It's directed by Michael Chavez, who's done like all the worst Conjuring movies.
Okay, well, at one
point,
The Nun
2, Curse of La Llorona.
You used to love The Conjuring.
I still do. I still love the first 2.
Okay.
But that whole franchise is garbage. The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. He directed, and I did not like that movie at all. So I can't get on board with this. I don't even know if I'll see it.
Okay. All right. I'll do this one first. I feel like we might have talked about this before with all the whenever Disney had their, what was it, D23 whatever they had. But I don't know. I guess they hadn't officially given a date for it yet. But the live action Lilo and Stitch is coming to theaters next year, May. You know, for any of you out there that are still Disney fans, you know that Ken is not. So, this was also another topic in our movie trends that we're tired of. I said live action Disney movies.
Well, I'm not even nostalgic for this because I haven't even seen the animated one.
Yeah, Lilo and Stitch was definitely it was in between.
Yeah, I was growing
for us. Like, we were too old to care about it, and we didn't have kids yet when this came out.
Yeah,
it just kind of completely missed us. But I know that it has a big fan base.
Like when we were in high school, it's not cool to watch Disney animated movies, you know. And that's when this movie came out.
But when
I was in 10th or 11th grade.
When we started dating, though, we would go see animated movies.
That happened after we graduated, though.
Yeah,
we would go see some animated movies.
Make it make sense.
We saw The Incredibles in theaters. I remember that.
Yeah.
And I think most of it was because of you. Like, you wanted to see
that fish one.
We saw Shark Tale. We saw Madagascar. But all that was after.
All that was after
I graduated. So yeah, we went to see quite a few animated movies in theaters.
Oh, that's funny. Wow, I'm embarrassing.
No, it was fun. We went and saw everything. We just watched a lot of movies back then.
We did. Okay, so this is kind of titled weird, but anyway, now fewer than 1 in 5 scripted productions are actually shot in LA. And I think a lot of this has to do with the tax breaks.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's just way too expensive to film in California, and they, I guess, don't want to lower the taxes or something. So now they're, I mean, I do feel like that's the case. Like, you hear about them filming movies all over the place, like Georgia, or is it Alabama? Georgia, right? Georgia, and
I mean, you'll see the Georgia peach in all kinds of credits at the end. And
I'm trying to think of some other popular. I mean, really, just everywhere. But yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I think in 20 to 30 years that LA's not even gonna really have a movie industry like it does now.
I mean, it's kind of crazy though, because that used to be the place.
I can see the studios all being shut down, but maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And everything's independent at that point.
Right. That's
everything's
crazy.
Being rebuilt back up. A24 could rise up to be as big as a Universal or Paramount is now.
Right.
We could start to see these indie studios rise up to be bigger entities.
Yeah.
But I think these old school studios like Paramount and Universal and Warner Brothers and all that, they're gonna go bye-bye the next 20, 30 years.
They're gonna go bye-bye.
Disney will probably be around still. Will they be making movies? I don't know. But they'll have their parks and properties and IPs, and they'll be doing something.
Right. Oh, there we are. Okay. We're gonna get back into the chat for a second, and then we're gonna do movie posters. Let's see here. Caveman wants to know, any word on Deadpool Wolverine steelbook price coming down?
It did come down already. It was 65 and now it's 55. So I don't know if it's going to come down anymore. I don't know if Amazon will drop it anymore. They might keep it at that because they know they can sell Deadpool and Wolverine. I don't know. Disney's dirty.
Collector Movie Man says he'll be here till the end. Thank you. Gus says stupid internet.
Yeah.
Mortem says it's a good radio show. Yeah, just listen to us, Just listen to us. Triggernaut says, seen a cool vid that showed someone drill a hole in plastic pumpkin and put one of those small solar lights in garden in it to make it look like it had a hat. Oh, I think I can visualize what you're saying. That's cool. Ela says, preach, Ken. I know if I would have went to the movie theaters, I would have gone to see Joker over Terrifier. It's really sad that the Terrifier is making more money than Joker 2.
Well, it just shows you where people's interests are
going. When look at that dirty teeth face. I don't know what you said. We got Cody in the chat. What's up, everyone? Don't forget to roundhouse kick that like button. How's it going, Cody?
Thank you, Codes.
Not interested in Terrifier at all. Not my thing. Yeah, Marius, you're out of control. What's going on, man? What's
you have to
going
put you in timeout, Marius.
Maria Smile 2 will probably knock Terrifier out of the first spot.
When does Smile 2 come out? Does that come out next weekend?
I feel like it's this weekend.
I mean, for sure. Like, look, Terrifier did well for its budget, but it didn't make like 70 million or something like that. It did good for the genre, like when you compare it to other things and what it was budgeted at. But Smile 2 would probably make like 25 million or something.
Why would Last Christmas get a 4K a whole 5 years after the movie?
I don't know. I guess they were just waiting for it to sell more copies.
Did Cats also get a 4K years later?
No. Who did Cats? I don't even remember who did Cats.
Video game Drome. Watching The Exorcist right now, but I just thought I'd pop in to say The Substance is getting a VOD release on the 29th. It's so great. Well, we're going to be watching it, right?
Yeah, I probably won't be able to wait. I'll buy it VOD.
Okay. You already told me that we would. We had this discussion, remember?
I can't remember what I told you and what I didn't. I just said I'll buy it, so at least I'm consistent.
Horror movies are made for normal people that understand right from wrong and real from fake.
Yep.
That's true. The real reason the Terrifier series is so popular is because of Art the Clown. David Howard Thornton is such an awesome guy and loves being Art.
Yeah, he's like a theater actor too.
A little laggy there. Wild Robot does look really good. Are you excited about them announcing Terrifier 4? Yeah, like how long do you want this to go on? Are you like game for a million Terrifiers?
Like, I realized this. It's like 15 years ago, I was like longing for a new like horror franchise.
Oh God.
Like slasher franchise. I was like, God, when are we gonna get the next big like slasher franchise? I thought it was gonna be Jeepers Creepers there for a little bit, and it wasn't. And then we got Saws and Paranormal Activity. Like, yeah, they're big franchises, but they're not slashers. And then everybody just keeps coming back, like Jason and Michael, and
yeah.
So I wanted this like 15 years ago. So I'm just like trying to get back in that mindset. So I wanted him to have 10 movies.
Maria's
at least
getting her Paramount scares soon. Deadly says it's funny because David is the sweetest and kindest celeb I've ever met. He's such a goofy, fun guy compared to Art. I mean, Art is goofy to me. Like, you know what I mean?
But he can be like mean and sinister.
He is.
He's a lot meaner in the first one.
I mean, he's basically like, isn't he like a mime? A clown or something? He doesn't talk, right?
He doesn't talk, but he has personality.
But doesn't he just do like, I feel like he does like facial shit and like hand stuff
yeah,
like a mime
smiles.
Does. You know what I mean? He's like a combination of that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
When you heard the director talk about him, he said he grew up with Freddy, Jason, and Michael and Leatherface, and he was really trying to make him like a combination of all of them. He has like the personality of Freddy without talking. And he has the silent nature of Michael Myers and Jason, and is super brutal. Because
he doesn't have, you know, like the typical like red nose like a clown.
No, he said he designed him to look like a witch, like an actual demon from hell, because that's what he is. That's why they introduced like the supernatural element in the second one.
You just really dissected him.
Yeah, I don't think I got what they were going for in the second one the first time I watched it, but the other night I kind of
Maria said sad life to like Art the Clown. We got Mike. How's you? Joker is sick and sadistic too. I feel like Terrifier now is the equivalent to what Hellraiser was in ’88. See, that might make sense because I don't like Hellraiser either. That movie's too fucked up for me. I can't do it.
See, for me, I don't consider Pinhead to be like a slasher villain. He doesn't really kill people. Like he gets people to kill for him. Yeah. He's more like behind the scenes.
Yeah. Anyone know why Lanterns and Penguin are both HBO originals instead of Max? I don't know. It's weird how they do that.
I still call it HBO Max. Like
I know it's annoying.
I forget to call it Max all the time.
Gore wise, so it will keep evolving. Maria started watching Monsters. Minda's the Mendez Brothers on Netflix. It's really good.
You wanted to start watching that yesterday.
Yeah, I thought about it. We got Brian in the chat. Maybe if I can get this. Jon Stewart does The Daily Show, right?
Yeah, but that's not the character he's playing. Jon Stewart's the Green Lantern.
The Nun 2 is horrible.
Oh God.
Oh no, more Disney live action.
It freaking trips me out sometimes when people are like, The Nun 2, it's actually better than the first one. I'm like, no, it's not. It's
oh no, Lilo and Stitch live action is going to suck. Lilo will be a raving lesbian and Stitch will be a gay alien. Jesus. Who liked Gore?
How do you know he wasn't always a gay alien, Gus?
That's true.
I haven't seen it.
Nobody wants live action animated movies. We got Joshua. Atlanta is the new Hollywood. Yeah. Feels like that. Dallas is building some huge movie studios, and Santa Fe has lots of infrastructure.
Yeah, a lot of Californians are moving to Texas.
Lost Boys. Let's see here. Stallone filmed here in Oklahoma and vowed never to come back. Damn.
Well, for Tulsa King?
Do you feel better that Terrifier 3 is showing only at night?
It's not. It had 9:45 showing yesterday.
Calm down.
In the morning.
Calm down. Any plans to review Apartment 7A? No.
I have no interest in seeing that.
My theater had 10 a.m. showings.
Rosemary's Baby is a perfect horror film. It doesn't need anything else.
Jim says GA in the house, Georgia. LA may end up being amusement parks instead of making movies. Yeah. Terrifier 3 plays all day at the theaters here. Oh, we got dongs and honkers. How's it going?
Hell yeah.
Cry Little Sister. I like how do you feel about this? You're causing a war. People are like going hardcore fighting for art, man. Like people are.
I can't help what people do.
People are
from
defending
what I say,
art. Like
I have no control over that. I can only say what I think and I feel.
Hilarious that Joker 2 tanked.
To be clear,
Smile 2 comes out on the 18th. That's this weekend, right?
Everything I've heard about Joker 2, I think I might like it. So I want to reserve judgment on Joker 2 until I actually see it. I'm not going to say it's crap until I watch it.
Who has the dirty teeth face? Are you talking about Art?
Yeah, when he smiles, he's got like black bloody teeth.
Oh, God. Art the Clown is the best. Joker is underrated.
Hongs and donkers.
The reason why people like Terrifier is because the world's messed up and twisted, and it's those kind of people who go support those movies.
I disagree.
Woo! We need Freddy Krueger back. We have Anthony. We need more horror movies rated R.
Oh, that was another record that Terrifier 3 broke. It was, I think, the highest grossing unrated movie because it doesn't have an R rating.
Thank you for calling me messed up and twisted. We love to hear it.
You're all messed up, fucked in the head.
I met Damian Leon last year, and he said that he has 4 Terrifiers in mind. And then he wants to be done, but he said, unfortunately, just because he is done doesn't mean the higher ups will be done.
Well, he owns it right now. I don't think there are any higher ups.
So what's he saying? He's if somebody wants to buy it, he'll sell it.
I think that's what he's saying. He's saying because right now he owns it. He has complete he's had studios come to him offering him money, and he won't do it. He doesn't want to compromise the violence, the creative vision of sawing off boobies in the shower.
Oh, is that what happens?
I think.
You're the one that said you don't want to be spoiled, but you're the one looking up.
Because people, I didn't look at that part.
Probably
people shared freaking scenes on Instagram. It spoils stuff.
Probably the reason why Terrifier 3 did so well because people want horror movies to be rated R again.
Yeah, not rated R. It's unrated. Unrated. But I think that when I heard him talk about it, he said he thinks it's probably going to be 5. And then he's going to finish that particular story, and then he might come back to do more after that. of a different story.
Terrifier is too long and exhausting for me. I can't deal. I feel you. I really do. Let's see. We have Please Be Kind Rewind. Hey guys, I recently found your channel and definitely a fan. I love to hear both of you talk movies.
Well, thank you, Please Kind. We appreciate that.
Well, yeah, thank you so much.
And we always rewind.
K&L Collectibles and Games. I've never even seen Terrifier, so I don't know. And how's it going? We're glad you're here. Yeah, like seriously, if you guys like Terrifier, that's great. Like, who am I to judge, you know? All I've said is
she won't judge you all, but she'll judge me.
I'm just not there. I'm just not there for art. That's okay. That's all right. Hopefully you guys still love me and I love you. And
I don't think there's nothing wrong with you not liking art.
It's not that I don't like him.
It's not a very accessible franchise.
It's just too much for me. It's just too much for me. Okay, let's see here. We're going to do some posters. And then we're going to let y'all just go to battle over art. Bam, there we are again. All right, so we got a new poster for Mickey 17. You know, there's already been a poster for this, but I guess this is a new one. Again, I'm interested in seeing this one. You probably still haven't watched the trailer, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it just looks very interesting to me. And Robert Pattinson, he's pretty good. He's pretty good, so.
I'll watch it. Is that going to be on Netflix?
No. All right, we got Lonely Planet. Speaking of, we might have mentioned this in our latest video, movie trends we're tired of, aka old bitches and young guys.
Michelle hates the cougars trying to get laid.
Oh my gosh, there's been so many of these movies and I can't take it. But anyway, yeah, if you all are into that kind of stuff, this is already out on Netflix, so go be
if you had your choice,
pervy and watch it.
Would you rather watch Lonely Planet or Terrifier 3?
Terrifier.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't expect that. I thought you would still say Lonely Planet.
We've got Amelia Perez. I think this is supposed to be a musical, from what I heard. So yeah, this is another Netflix movie coming November 13th, also in select theaters though. But yeah, it's got that's Selena Gomez down there at the bottom, which she's almost unrecognizable, really. But yeah, I don't know. There you go, a Netflix movie, you know, easy to just pop on if you want.
Easy to pop on, and pop off after 10 minutes.
Damn, another Netflix one. The 6888. So this is coming to Netflix December 20th. This has got Kerry Washington in it. It looks like some kind of war. It's by Tyler
Kerry
Perry.
Washington or George Washington?
Kerry Washington. And it's a film by Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry directed this?
I guess.
What is he making? Some kind of Revolutionary War film?
I don't know. But there you go. And let's see, for all the horror fans out there, we've got The Monkey coming to theaters February 21st. Everybody dies, and that's fucked up. What do you think about
what that says?
What do you think about that tagline?
That's messed up.
I think it's pretty funny.
I think it's wrong that they put that on there. That's too violent.
Oh, shut up.
I don't
God.
I don't like my posters. The movies are fine for that, but I don't like my posters to be that violent. Aggressive. That's aggressive.
I don't know much about this.
I don't know anything about it.
Literally, I just know about like the toy, like the monkey that
reminds me of Monkey Shines.
That clings the little things, you know?
Yeah.
What are they called? Chimes or something?
Looks like they're just throwing 3 hot names on there: Stephen King, James Wan, Osgood Perkins, because of long legs.
It's just always like kind of interesting. You know, obviously there's been Chucky and there's been, you know, Annabelle and there's been Imaginary. I don't know. It's just always kind of interesting.
3 icons of doll horror.
It's just always kind of interesting to see how they're going to do something like that. Like have a...
What about Puppet Master, babe?
I never saw those, remember?
We should watch those.
So anyway, it'll be interesting to see how they do it.
You need to see Leech Woman.
What? That's so random. But yeah, there you go. That's all I got for the posters tonight. A lot of Netflix. Didn't even know I did that.
Somebody commented on my shirts. This is
Walmart
my new
exclusive.
Walmart exclusive Scream shirt, which I think it has to be a Scream 6 shirt.
The fart.
But I like it. I didn't have a Scream shirt, so I'm like, I need to get that.
Ken added Bram Stoker's Dracula 4K Steelbook recently. I enjoyed your Steelbook video too.
Oh, thank you.
You have a lot of good Steelbooks.
Thank you for watching.
The Cougar genre, yes. Terrifier 3, gore, nothing else.
I mean, I don't know. I felt that way before, but I
Ken,
think they're actually building to a pretty good story.
Jesus
pretty
Christ.
epic.
We might get a divorce after this. Like, honestly. Ken, do you think Flight Risk looks cool?
What's that? I don't know what that is.
Don't worry, Michelle. I still love you and Married with Media. Ken, it's still hit or miss. What a tagline.
Most of the people that watch my channel think I'm hit or miss.
Michelle's anti-cougar meets BILF. What's B stand for? Boys I'd like. Pretty much guess what's happening. Let's see. People are perverts and idiots. Who? Glaze Hollywood thinks it's perfectly normal and legal to date and marry underage girls.
First of all, I want to point something out. Those movies, the women are not dating underage boys. They're men. They're just younger men.
Yes.
So most of these films are.
Yes.
Like maybe you can make that argument for the Anne Hathaway one. She was like 40 and was he like 20 or something?
I don't know.
Well, like the Zac Efron and Kidman one, she was like in her 50s. He's in his 30s.
Yes.
Like that's all it is.
Okay. It's still mommy and son. Okay.
Yeah. It's
still weird.
Yeah, I mean you can say it's still weird, but it's not
still
like
weird.
illegal or anything. It's
no, I never said it was. God, you're just like so anti anything I say.
If y'all haven't hit the like button yet, hit the like button. There's 75 people in here, and I'm only counting 38 likes. Nobody likes the bickering, babe.
Upcoming thriller with Mark Wahlberg and Topher Grace.
Topher Grace?
Oh my gosh, man. I'm looking forward to seeing Smile 2 this weekend. Hopefully it's better than the first. I feel like it is.
This weekend, you will smile.
All right, that's gonna do it. I'm not gonna lie, that was a painful one. But we did it.
There wasn't a lot to talk about, so we just, fought about Terrifier for a little bit.
And everything.
That was fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
We made everything.
Fighting on air. But yeah, we don't really have anything planned this week other than our fourth. Is it our fourth or third? How many?
Fourth.
Okay, our fourth horror list, whatever the fuck it's called. 13 days of horror watch list. 4 out of 5. We're reviewing 5 of those movies. So that'll be coming out Friday for sure. I don't know if we'll have anything come out before then. But if we do, I guess you'll just be surprised.
We'll be reviewing another big horror film this month too.
What?
You already said you wanted to watch it. I'm not going to say what it is.
What?
Okay. I'm not going to say.
All right. Already was where I needed to be. You guys have a good night. And
oh, it's like that? You're just going to close it out?
What do you mean?
No.
What do you want me to do?
Nothing. See y'all later.
Yep. Bye, guys.